I'm giving you the example of what colors and icons look like. So I'm going to go ahead and click Edit, so you can see how to edit and reply to a post. Put a red arrow there. I'm going to click Edit. I'm doing that so you can see that I literally copy and pasted. I did this in Word and copy and pasted it over to here. I could have typed this in Twin and then added my formatting. Of course, I still got to copy and paste my icon from somewhere. So some of it I highlighted. So you'll see that we're going to be using and talking about in a moment Facebook. Facebook is not just for kids anymore. We encourage students to use Skype or any other free telephony service with each other. We encourage the students to use MegaMeeting. So all of y'all have received a how to use MegaMeeting. So you'll use your study groups on MegaMeeting. You can use it one-on-one. We call those bilaterals, multilaterals. There were several students in a study group. And so we'll take you through a Skype training next week, because some of you use Skype, mainly people outside of America, and some people in America don't know how to use Skype. We don't care whether you use it. We don't promote Skype. We don't care. It's just it's a convenient program, but you can use any program. You can use Google Chat for all of that. And then LinkedIn. We use LinkedIn. And again, to refresh your memory on the Monday, Wednesday, and the Tuesday, Thursday lectures, this was about creating that social cohesive network. So first we have a new group of 30, 35 students. So this week you're creating it amongst your 35. Next week your 35 is dispersed amongst the 80, 85 students in the program for summer. And the other people are continuing from last semester. They started last semester in spring or fall. And so you're in a course, let's say you're in international tax planning. Well, the international tax planning course, I already know there's only one. I think now 2 of the new people are in international tax planning. So let's say that 12, let's see, there's a maximum of 15 people. So 13 people in that class are continuing students. In fact, one of them is an alumni from literally 8 years ago who's retaking it, refreshing himself on new techniques. So you 2 new people, you want to at class using your email options, email, so let me flip back to email options. You want to use email options and select your group of 15 students, but 2 of them you already did this with in orientation, and you've posted your social bio. We're going to go to social bio next. We're going there. That's why I clicked on social bio perform. But you're going to click on social bio, and you're going to then move to you're going to then send your social bio. You're going to post it under the social bio link. So you'll do that here in orientation. Flip back to my orientation class. So this is your weekend for posting your social bio. You must do it this weekend. Please, I encourage everyone, get it done this weekend so we can create these networks. You'll post it by hitting reply. And you would type in, or you would attach it. Attach social bio. And I just browse on my, I click on it like an email program, browse, find the file, attach it. And so I would have my social bio here, then I would email my social bio to the other students, so that just to make sure everyone had it. So that's here in orientation, as well as in my new class, International Tax Planning. So now I just met another 13 students to network with. So now I have 35 here, 13 new ones from that class. I'm up to 48. We're going to see with Facebook that we're going to use Facebook. Next week's assignment is going to be I have to meet 10 people that are not in my current classes, so not in orientation, not in my international tax planning. So that means I'm going to be up to 58. And okay, so we're going to build a social and professional network that's going to be as tight over your next 2 to 3 years of study, as tight as you would in a residential program. We know this 11 years. Next year's our 12th year. And our alumni are very tight with each other. They constantly send us students, job references, they employ each other, they pass work back and forth across the world. Um, so this works, but it only works if you work it. That saying, it works if you work it. It requires you to do 3 things this weekend after you watch the streaming thing. 1, do your social bio. We'll look at that now. 2, join Facebook. I'll show you how to set up the privacy settings. And finally, number 3, join your LinkedIn. So, having said this, I'm going to just show you an example of some Facebook postings. So we got David Wang. He's posted his now. David's posted his. He's from China. He's from outside of Beijing. He's actually in China, but he's also a residential student here. So he's literally in China right now, but he studies both online and residentially. So he's going to come back to it. He was in America. He's back in China now, finishing law school in China. And now he's going to be back here in fall. He'll be back here in fall, but he will be in the international tax planning class in summer. Okay, but again, from China he will be. Okay, James Pendleton from the UK. So you'll read his social bio. Catherine Abir from Egypt. I included an example of Raphael from Guatemala. Stephen Polak, his social bio include, because he did what I did. I really would like students, your social bio takes you 20 minutes, but spend an hour doing it. Put in links, put in pictures, attach pictures of your family, make it interesting. Help us help you to create this cohesive network. So you'll see Stephen put in this links. Here's Mike Redford and his very interesting international life. He's been all over the world. And Maggie, Javid, and so forth. Okay. So, so we got, what is the social bio by William? Oh, that's me replying to the other students with colors and so forth. Patrick Acaduro, he's posted his social bio yesterday, Friday. Okay, great. So that leaves at least 25, 27 of y'all to post your social bios this weekend. And so what does a social bio look like? Let me make sure that you know how to do attachments. You'll see my attachment here is what is a social bio. I've drawn an arrow to it. I'm going to go ahead and click what is a social bio. I can choose to open it in either HTML or a Word document. I like to open stuff in HTML, but as we said on Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, that it doesn't matter whether you open it as a Word, download it to your system, open it as HTML, save it to your system, what have you. My social bio, you see I have links embedded in there for, like, we had European Law Student Association link. The Americans won't know what that is, Europeans will. I went to school, 3 years of law school in Amsterdam, as you know from having read my social bio and my curriculum vitae, my CV, my resume, and so I have the link for ELSA. Makes it a little bit more fun and interesting to read my social bio. Okay. Now, the last thing we did in part 1 was we looked at where the proxy databases are. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the law library page. You're going to see that on your screen right now. As students, you've already received this link in your tutorial from Hester Ross. But let me